Yo, 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 yo. What is going on, CoD Familia? It is your boy BN, aka Mr. Kingdom Builder, and today we're going to be going through KvK merged group kingdoms, taking a look at the lay of the land, see who's kind of winning, who's losing, looking at some leaderboard stats, and then just kind of sharing some thoughts here and there as we go through each group. So, we're going to be starting off with group, or I guess Kingdom 1, right? So we're going to go through the Season 2 kingdoms first. Now, I'm going to try to go through Kingdoms 1 through 90 for those KvK groups. We may go beyond that a little bit. We'll just see how our time looks as we progress. Okie dokie. Starting with S2-1. This kingdom is comprised of 1 through 10 and then 22 through 26. Now, the last update I had got, because I had gone through all these kingdoms between the 24th and the 25th of October, so this is about a week ago. However, the update I got from here on S2-1 was that RK0 was kind of the last one standing, kind of the TATM group really have, for all intents and purposes, pretty much have majority presence in Zone 4. That is indicative based on what you can see here. So purple, for example, being TR, green being TA, blue is TM, and then you have red here, which is RK0. Now, to be fair, they have done what can only be described as, I think, at least a fantabulous job of just holding position. I mean, if you look at, for example, all these flags. Let me look at this. This is, and I should say, was that Howl as well? My apologies. And Howl were the other, see, I'm thinking the green thing got me mixed up there. Is this Howl 2? No, that's TMO2. Yeah, see? So there's a TMO2. Oh, just different shades of green that you can see. All right, no, I said it. Okay, don't be mad. But Hal and RK0 doing, again, a fantastic job here of holding this. I mean, look at how many flags. Look at how many keeps. Look at all the barricades, right? And how just almost difficult this is to kind of punch through. And you can see, right, there are some TM, TA players here. Who knows if they're going to do something or if they're just kind of hanging out and standing around. But, I mean, most of these, I would imagine, are probably fully upgraded barricades. You see, most of them are. Yeah. Looks like Showdown is looking to get some merits here. Anyways, that is pretty much the lay of the land. Let's look at some leaderboards real quick. We'll do some personal power, kind of go down some merits, show you guys some of those numbers. You can see here, right, some players still kind of going back up. TATM having, 3 out of the 4 top spots. You can see here, How 4, and then it's TATM. Excuse me. Probably going to get a few of those, usually these longer videos. I mean, that's a lot, right? You got Does here, number 11. So you have 9 out of the top 11, right, that are for one side. We got 2 more. We got our boy Meower here at number 14, right? But still, that's 11 out of the top 13 that you're seeing. 12 out of the top 15. This would be 12 out of the top 16. Hal, 14 out of the top 18, right? As you continue, you can kind of see TATM definitely having an edge there when it comes to general player activity and engagement, especially on a top end of the leaderboards, right? Being a little bit more personnel on those sides. Then we get the personal merits. We can see Does here. Respect, man. 35 mil putting in that work. Does her with the fresh fade. And then we got Ghost, Charles Immortal, Blood Banshee, our boy Meower there at 24. I mean, again, really good personal merit numbers. Let's look at Alliance Power. And you can see here, TATM, really close in power, which I'm actually a fan of. I will say that. I do like that there's somewhat of an emphasis focus on trying to have the 2 alliances, a part of that group, a little bit closer in power. Because before we were seeing that TA was kind of getting a little bit more of a power boost, or at least a higher power rating than TM was. So this is actually nice to see, just as kind of an outlier. Then you get Howl and RKO, right, kind of really close, 6.2, right, but still kind of having a 1.2 to 1.4 billion lead on them. And then you have TMO2, you got VHub, Do Not Ask, hilarious, TR, Holy, right. Now look at some alliance merits. TA, this is pretty ridiculous, over 1 billion points, TM 8, almost 900 RK. I mean, really good merit points. You can see that doing a lot of fighting here in the kingdom overall. Alrighty, let's move on. Alrighty, S2-2. This is comprised of kingdoms. What do we have here? 27, 31, 32, 43, 53. This is a big one here too as well. And we'll look at some boards here in a moment. So the update here, this is the BD, ANCS, or sorry, this is like the DNS, NK, MF, MILF, FAS, Falls, and then we got the BD, ANCS MILF situation. So now bear in mind, obviously since the kind of whole betrayal drama videos and just content that's been circling, some things have changed since last. However, the sides that are now here in Zone 4, you can see is the NK DNS MILF that are there. I don't know who purple is. Let's check. That's MF. So it looks like we have MF. I think that's MF over here. That's FALS. So we have MF, FALS, NK DNS, and MILF. And then I think there was also FA-S as well. I don't know what side they're coming from, but I'm pretty sure there's an FA-S. I'm going to try and find them if possible. We'll see here. Oh, right here. Nope, that's MILF. Let's see. Let's keep going. Oh, maybe it's these ones. No. Well, I thought they were. Never mind. Maybe they're not anymore. Maybe I'm just blind and I'm missing it. Regardless, that's the side that's winning right now in S2-1. Let's go take a look at some boards. Or, sorry, S2-2. Look at some boards here. We got some of the DNS NK players with some of the top on the boards here. And you can see here, obviously with some things that have changed, right, if you're kind of going off of this, than the kind of ANCS BD, right, was. So as an example, if we go here, you can see it would be like BDO, and then ANCS, right, so it's like 1, 3, 4, 5, I think, would be going again, so it's like BDO, BDM, ANCS, right? It was MILF as well there, and then LOPC was with them. So really, you're kind of looking at the BDO, BDM situation, then ANCS on the boards. So if we're just kind of going through, right? First one you see is at 12, right? 12 and 14. So you got what? 12 out of the top 14 that are kind of on one side of the spectrum. Obviously now, right? So then it's what? That's 3, so 15 out of 18. If we keep going, right, that's 4, so that's 20 out of the top 24 that are on the winning side in Zone 4 already. Right? You can kind of see how it's trending. Let's look at personal merits. So, I mean, really good merits, man. I mean, geez, again, some big numbers there for players who are just putting in a lot of work. All right, let's take a look at, we did look at some power before. Obviously, it probably is a little bit different now, somewhat not as accurate compared to when everything started. That would have been, I think, a little bit better to look at what the power comparisons were. But we look at alliance merits. BDO are still putting in a lot of work on alliance merits. Then DNS, NK, MILF, MF files, BDM, LOPC, ANCS. I mean, again, you can see 10 active alliances, right, with almost 150 million plus from 10 on. So not bad. S2-3. Let us show this one off. So last update I got here was that it was GD, Noir, LNV 28 versus TWB, BXS, BXM, and 066, right? So that was kind of the last update that I got. If we're looking at, right now, the fighting here is kind of medium. I heard it was pretty much kind of in the middle. We'll have to see if we do see some fighting here. I know we really didn't see any in any of the last two kingdoms. However, we have to kind of find out where the BXS TWB group is, which is here. So I think some of the fighting could be happening here, right? You got GD, Noir, LNV. So LNV, GD, 28, Noir. That's kind of, and then we have TWB is here. So you're probably, and that's 20. So let's go in and see what we got crack-a-lacking, right? If there's anything really going off here. I don't see anything right there. So let's go over here to the middle. Oh, see? You already got a little bit of action. happening right now. Look at that. Mephisto's out here in Noir for that change. Looks like some fighting is happening. Man, I might have to go through this quick and then come back so I can record some footage. No one pinged me at all. I just want to say this. How dare you people not give your homeboy a ping that there's fighting happening in the final zone? It's disappointing. All right. Anyways, that's basically what's happening right now. I'm just going to call these people off of world chat. Dang, no one pinged me for the zone 4 fight that is going on. And then where's the crying face? Where's I have to show them I mean business with my tears. There we go. All right. But that's pretty much it. So let's go and again, that is, I believe it's still the same numbers that we have, right? So again, you're seeing LNV 28s up here. TWB really can only go that way. Mountain is blocking, so they'd have to go all the way kind of around, if you will, because remember, there's no way to get there, right? So the only way these guys can access is by going through the top. So you basically have a ginormous choke point here on the ramp, right? Because you have to think about this. The river blocks off all this. So if you're entering in from one of these two passes over here in Frostgrave, you have to go northeast all the way around. You have to go up the ramp here, right? So that's why you kind of have one big choke there. And then let's see, I don't know who else is fighting over here. There's LNV. That was part of GD Noir, but that's not. And let's look at red. It looks like to be Noir, and blue is GD. And then there's purple, which is 28. So I don't think anything's happening over here. It's 28 KN and then 28 AN. I don't know if they're doing anything right now. It doesn't look like it. And then this green group is 28 AN. Okay, so they're kind of hanging out over here. But I think they're probably a part of them because I don't think there's any fighting here happening from these flags. Yeah, there's not. Okay, so essentially all the fighting really at the moment is basically happening at that ramp choke, which is I think pretty clear based on what we're seeing for everything. Okay, moving on. Oh, sorry, hang on. We got to look at some boards real quick. I forgot. Let's look at some boards. So we got Mephisto powering back up a little bit. Remember, right, Mephisto was a little over 600 mil at one point, right? And I think I saw him as low as 300. So just wild swings. But you'll see why here in a moment. Right, so here's some of the numbers. I'd have to really kind of calculate this and go in to see because I just don't have all the things memorized. GD Noir, LNV 28. I mean, it looks like they're definitely there. On the other side, it's BXS, TWB, BXM 066. So for this one, you got Hamid. There's one in the top 6. Blink, our boy Blink, 2. There in the top, 2 out of the top 7, 3 out of the top 11, 4 out of the top 15, 5 out of the top 17, 6 out of the top 18, 8 out of the top 29. I mean, so you kind of see, right? It is leaning a little bit more on the GD Noir LNV 28 side right now, right? Homeboy, Bodie McBoatface, got to give shout-outs and love. Oh, hang on. So let's look at personal merits. So, I mean, look at this, right? Mephisto is crazy personal merits. 73 million is just bananas. But again, lots of good numbers from the others. Right? We've been seeing a lot of 20 million plus merit numbers. And even if you're just in a couple million, right, it's still a good, respectable showing. Let's get to, right, we need to think about like this. The guy lost 300 million power fighting, right? And he's at 73 million. I mean, that is not bad, in my opinion. Okay, let's go to now Alliance Power. So we can kind of see the, so you got Noir, right? So we got Noir GD, top 2 alliances, number 3, and then 28, wherever 28 is, right? So you have 4 out of the top 6 versus BXS, TWB, BXM. So that's number 3, number 5, number 8. right? And then wherever, did I miss BXM? How far down are they? Did I go down too far? Maybe it's, oh, never mind. I don't know where BXM is then. Unless they renamed, maybe? BXL, maybe they renamed to BXL. I'll see a BXM. So maybe they renamed to EMP or something, or I'm just crazy. I'm missing it. With that in mind, though, right, you can kind of see, you know, again, some of the power, I think, definitely leaning in favor of that Noor GD LNV group, 28 group. Now let's some merits, which is not bad. I mean, look at this, man. Noor BXS, really, I mean, close-ish, right? All, I guess, about, 90 mil difference there, but still not bad. LNV, I mean, again, look at this. You got 9 alliances over 100 mil. I mean, again, man, respectable. All right, so let's look at the lay of the land here. So we'll start with Zone 4, or Final Zone. So the matchup here, TDR, TFS, which is the Freak Show, versus, I think, everyone, versus OM, OD, T, hashtag K, T, hashtag A, COCS, Ring. If that's right, that's what I understood it was last time, right? It was TDR, TFS. So let's see what we got going on right now. We got TDR over here, TFS here, TFS is there, OD. So there could be some fighting here at the joint. Okay, nothing going on there. So this might be pretty clear cut in how this looks. TFS, COCS. But, okay, so maybe COCS is with them, and maybe was there a side switch? Was that maybe just not conveyed to me in the beginning when we asked? I don't think there's any fighting, but let's follow the yellow brick road, because you just never know where some of this stuff may end. So, oh, I see. They came in from that pass. Okay, and there's Ring. And there's Ring here. So Ring is in. Does that mean that maybe but there's no fighting here? Interesting. So they're kind of allowed just to chill at the moment. There maybe could be some fighting. This is one joint that connects 3. So I was going to say that could have maybe been something. But yeah, doesn't seem as though there's any fighting that is happening right now. And obviously with not being able to cross the bridges, the only way really accessible is through the ramp choke here, north of the Dragon Spittle River or Spottle River. So, but yeah, there's really nothing happening. So I think it's pretty clear on that front. Let's take a look at some boards. We got Southern Light, Northern Light, our boy Jason Gee, the lovely Lady Wahid, hanging out here. Some of them went to Ring. Oh, I wonder if there was a switch here or something like that. The Freak Show, 3 Ring Circus. Oh, okay, maybe they just renamed and started filling it a second. Be curious there. Help me, save me. We'll try. Hi, I'm Fox. It's for Vernus Twitch Fox. So again, right, decent numbers there. Let's look at power. So you got TFS, TDR. I wonder if they're trying to kind of do the TATM thing here, possibly. Just curious on that one. Also, what happened here from the last update I got? Let's look at merits, TFS, TDR. I mean, not bad. You got, okay, so 9 alliances, right? If we're kind of going 100 mil plus, that are 120 plus, so not bad. I mean, good activity. I keep forgetting to show you guys off the kingdoms that are here. Everyone's going to be pointing that out to me. I have no doubt in my mind. 40, 41, 46, 57, 61, and 60 here for S2-5. Let's go to Final Zone. So this should be TNS, TMS, TPS, I equals I versus ASC, ASCO, ROS, and NET is what we have for the matchup here. Now, this could be some decent fighting that is still happening here. Right, that was the big thing that we noticed last time for let me see here what we have. I'm actually going to change this to a red color because that just seemed as though it was good. So let's see what kind of fighting we have here. So like we said, TNS, TMS, TPS versus the others. Let me see. Actually, it looks like there could be some action. We just have to see where the line is. Let's see. So no action there. ROS against TNS, huh? Maybe something here, unless they're just chilling right now. Okay. don't really see anything. Usually if there's going to be fighting, who is this? Oh, I don't know. Team Rocket? I don't see anything. Okay, maybe here? Yeah, no. Because, you know, again, here at the choke, usually you're going to see fighting here. Could see some fighting at the ramp here, northwest. Northeast ramp, and then southeast. So there's 4 ramp entrances. But then you also have to think about the ramp entrance here. So you have TMS, TNS, NET. Huh. Okay. But it's NET, ROS, ASC, and ASCO. So you have ASC, NET, ROS. Kind of surrounding. But there's no fighting that's happening now. Okay. Well, hey, man, there's no fighting that's happening now. All right. Let me know. Let's just look at some boards real quick. Give a few people some shouters. Capicina says a little crispy. A few people over 30 mil. Good amount, a decent amount over 20. Okay, not bad. Let's look at some powers. So we got TNS, TMS, TPS, and I equals I. So we got 1 and 3. 1 and 2 are close. 3 and 4 are close. That's not bad. And then we had AOSC and NAT. They're same team. And then I equals I. So, yeah, maybe a little bit favored on that side. Let's look at some merits. She's not bad. I mean, again, these are decent numbers. You got 8 active healthy alliances fighting, man. That's what you like to see. We're in S2-6. Going to try and keep up here. 54, 55, 59, 70, 72, and 81. All right. Let's take a look now and see. Got to update that. So SGS6, this is where we have Tribe or Triv, VVV, TPD, SLR, and they are going up against END, Dora, War, and VOV, not to be mistaken with VVV. So let's see. Now, last time when I checked here, there was kind of mild fighting. From what I heard, the fighting was pretty much over. Tribe's side has won, and they're kind of pushing END completely out of Zone 5. Dora had conceded and joined TPD. However, initially it was evenly matched. So let's see if some of those data points are playing out. So we have VVV, SLR is here, TPD is there, and I don't know where Tribe is, if they built something here. But so Dora accepted, they joined. So we should see. Who's this? We got TPD, whoever pink is up here, SLR. Blue is VVV. Tribe is orange. And then we have VV there. And then Tribe again. Okay. So yeah. So pretty much in that case, it's pretty much that. Okay. So really no fighting. Let's look at some numbers. We got Toxic, our boy Toxic, a Romulus Remus, Polynikes. Here we go. Personal merits. Good numbers, man. Good numbers. Not bad. All right, let's look at some power. 7, 4. Okay, not bad, not bad. Let's look at some merits. 7 healthy active alliances. Tribe almost at 800 million. Not bad. All right, here we go for S2-7. 38, 44, 50, 65, 68, and 75. Now, there is about some medium fighting here. However, I think for the most part, because I have my main here in one of the kingdoms, I do believe it's kind of more or less over based on what we know now. So the original fighting was EIS, LSK, TLR versus NXS, WM, PXR, 50W, Meth, and then I think our Alliance KPT was also involved in assisting as much as possible. However, you can see now that it is pretty much that, right? You got EIS, LSK. I don't know who this is. PXR is a part of the other groups. I don't know if they're getting cleared out right now. Looks like there could be some fighting that's happening there. Oh, geez, yeah, whatever this is. Look at this. Look at this madness. So LSK is pushing, removing, destroying. They're just all over the place. Along with EIS. Jeez, they're just like, yo, we're just going to kill it. Jeez, look how deep they are right now over here. Just bananas on that for 50W. And then you got 44 SES. So they're pushing heavy southeast. Now, EIS has pushed pretty far south. I can't really show you, but they're about here, I think, around the magma or close to it, for how far south they pushed on my main that I can see. We got LSK is there. Looks like TLR, and this might be TLR as well. And then we have oh, is that EIS in purple? Okay, they just kind of came up from the other side, yeah. But pretty much at this point, it's, I would say, really in that group's favor. We'll look at some numbers. Preyuth, Humble Pie, School Bus, Pain, Abator, the homie J-Derb. Again, there's quite a few people that we know here. Look at some personal merits. A few people in the 20 and the 20 mils. We look at Alliance Power. You can see EIS. Remember, EIS, LSK, TLR. So LSK, right, so it was 1 and then 5, and then, so 1, 5, and 6, right? 2, 3, 4 were grouped up, along with a few below that. If we look at merits, you can see EIS hitting 1 billion. This is the second alliance to hit 1 billion merits in Season 2, which is bananas. We go down, you got seven alliances, I would say, that we're actively fighting as far as ones that are above the 100 mil range. Again, it doesn't mean that the ones below that didn't contribute in any way, shape, or form, but if we're just kind of looking at that 100 mil threshold for like those that are like really, really fighting a lot, then you can see here 7 were able to do that. Okay, we are here in S2-8. This is comprised of kingdoms 49, 63, 73, 76, 82, and 90. All right. Let's go and see. So last time I heard this was kind of mild, but there might have been some pass fights that were happening. Let's look now, and this should be ROE HRT versus OG NTS was what we last heard, right? So we see NTS OG in the middle here. Who's blue? OGZ, TUF. NTHA, and so yeah, that's so OG NTS. So yeah, it looks like they probably have been pushed out then. Oh no, hang on, there's NTS right here. No, I'm tripping. OG ROE. Oh yeah, so it's sorry, ROE HRT. ROE and HRT have been pushed out. Apologies. Yeah. Because I don't see them anywhere around. So okay, so pretty clear. They're on the winners. However, if there's anything that happened throughout, let us know. Let's take a look here. So just kind of showing you guys some of the board leads. 55 mil, not bad. Hamid. All right, let's look at some power. ROE, OGA, NTS, GCROA. Okay, not bad, not bad. Oopsies. A little extra click there. Look at some merits. Getting close to that 900, 7, all pretty much 8. Right, alliances almost nearing that 100 mil, that 100 mil plus. All right, not bad. We're in S2-9. This is 42, 58, 62, 67, 80, and 86. All right, let's go and take a gander here. So this matchup should have been Tang, TANG, CKBK versus everyone. Is what we were hearing. So in the middle, however, we have 42 TC, EXG, and out. Let's see here. TC, EXG, out. And then how about on this side? TC 42. 42 TC, CC 42. Okay, so looks like a little bit of the same. Oh, there's EXXX. Okay, so doesn't look like there's probably any fighting that's happening right now based on what we last got. So we could see here from some of the boards and just how some of the numbers look, with the personal merits here. I mean, again, a decent amount there, over 20 mil. It's not bad. Alliance Power. So we had what? Tang, CKBK. I don't know if CKBK, oh, so right here, right? So it was 2 and 8. Essentially. Then we get to Alliance merits. I mean, Tang doing a lot here, right? CKBK, number 8, but I mean, fighting a lot. And again, you're looking at the numbers. I mean, what, 7, almost 8 alliances around the 100 mil plus. Again, still shows really good activity. We're seeing some good consistency there. 2-10, this is comprised of 60, 66, 74, 77, 85, and 88. All right. So, like we said, the matchup here we're not really sure on because when I asked, nobody kind of really told me anything. But I want to assume it's probably Dunskies on this one. Dragon's already capped. Let's look here what we have. 88F. Amox. Who captured Drag? 88D. 88O. I mean, I think we're seeing a trend. CK66. LOD. 88D. Yeah, so... I mean, let's look over here. Maybe there could be something going on here. We'll see if there's some barricades. So no, nothing really there. Nothing on this side either, right? That could have been something if it's just different alliances at that point. But no, I don't really see it. Maybe something here. Nope. Okay. So not really nothing. Alrighty. Let's look at some boards. So we got... Alright. Lot of the 88 fam. Let's look at personal merits. Got a couple 20s here. Not bad. Alliance power. 88D. 88O. LOD. So, I mean 8.17. Not bad. Alright, let's look at merits. 742. Not bad. You got six active alliances. Or, again, we should say 6 alliances over 100 mil, right, for that level of PvP activity. So, not bad. S2-11. This kingdom is comprised of 36, 52, 71, 83, and 89. Alrighty. Now, the matchup here should be, or we should say was, as of the 25th, should be GG83 versus GG13 DR, or sorry, GG13 DR versus UWUX, ARAX, ARAX, and FSK. So let's see here. It looks like there could still be some fighting. Probably on the ramp. Let's go there first. There is. So, similarly to what we saw in the S2-3 with Mephisto, Ghost, that GD Noir, LNV 28 versus TWB, BXS, BXM 066, they're fighting here on the ramp choke. Yeah. So, pretty heavily, I might add, as well. So, on one side, we have AARX. We have UWX from here, and then I'm curious, who is this? GG83, GG13, and then GGTG. So, yeah, probably no action going on there right there. How about over here on the east side? I'm just curious. DR89. Oh, there was DR in that as well. VV89. Curious if this VV89, are they putting up any challenges maybe? Yeah, I don't know. And then we have DR89 and then GG83. Yeah, so pretty much nothing it looks like that is happening there. Yep. So I don't really see anything right now. So based on this, it looks like all the action pretty much here at this choke point at the, what is this, the 56780 area for the first ramp, just northeast of that Dragon Spittle River. Okay, let's look at some boards, and then we'll take a gander at our last one. There's our boy Kyle. I wish I could say that person's name in the minion language. Just, it's such an eloquent language it is. All right, Alliance Power. Let's see here. So we have UWU and ARAX from what we saw that are still in the mix. So, yeah, what, 1.2 build difference. 2.6, yeah, so not, it looks like probably UWU is going to be doing most, at least of what we saw there. And see, FSK has to be somewhere. I have to be crazy. Right, because it was UWU, ARAX, and then FSK. But I didn't see FSK anywhere. Did they just get pushed out? Like, what is... I'm just shocked they're not in Zone 4. Is that crazy to think? Am I cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs? Are they just... maybe they're just getting pushed? Did they just abstain? Someone's going to have to let me know what's going on. I would have expected them to be there. So. All right, Alliance Merits. We got GG83, FSK, UWU, Iraq's. Not bad. Not bad. Look, you got 6 alliances over 100 mil. Gotta love it. S2-12 comprised of 56, 69, 78, 79, 84, and 87. Now, this is... Last update we got, this was on the 25th of October. This was East-West OF56 versus play, is what we were told. Looks like it's pretty clear cut. Let's see what we got. East, West, MSFT. That could be something to look into. OF56, SK, OF, West, East, DK. Interesting. So, is there maybe something going on here? Okay, I mean, maybe. Oh, I don't see anything. Are there any other junction points? Okay, maybe here? No, there's not. There's something there? Nope. Alright. Let's look at some boards. So maybe there was a name change? If we don't see PLAY, possibly? Or something happened? Let me know. So merits, 1 over 20. Still gonna mount over 15. It's not bad. We're at 0. Oh, so maybe that's this. Maybe 0 is PLAY. Right? Someone have to let me know. Okay. Alright, merits. Oh, 66, 0. What do we got here? Not bad. 8 alliances over 100 mil. Okay. Touche, touche. Okie dokie, fam. Well, that is going to do it for us here today. As we take a look through, 12 KvK kingdoms groups from kingdoms 1 through 90. We'll see about taking a look at some of the additional ones as well. Again, the ones from kind of S2-13 and beyond, I think they're a little bit newer, so they're not as far into their season 2s as these ones were. So that's why we kind of look to identify this group first. However, if you'd like to see some of the future ones, or even those that are kind of ending out their S1 Plus seasons, let me know in the comments down below. And along with, if there's any storylines I missed, or some things have changed in any of the groups that we touched on, please let me know there as well, just so we can have some up-to-date information. That would be fantastico. That is going to do it for me. As always, I hope you guys enjoy these reviews of KvK group matchups and kind of how they're going, where are the winners and losers, how's the landscape, and then, of course, how are those players enjoying it? What are some of those numbers and stats look like as well? That's going to do it for me. Again, until next time, I will catch you later.